Good, my people. It's tapping in. Saturday. It's getting crazy out there. Crazy outside, man. Everybody talking about it's the end, it's the rapture. Don't get scared now. Yeah, everybody wanna be a tough ass, so it's time to be tough. Everybody's scary. Like, I never did. I never said. I never. Yeah, I don't want Harry. Yeah, he did. Sure did. I hope everybody's doing well. It's getting cold outside. Get the hoodie on. It ain't cold in here, but you know. Guys, it's out there for a little second. You wanna see a nigga fall, man. Pray on my downfall. Don't let them get y'all. I don't know who that's for. Could be for me too, but don't let them take you down. Ain't never some projection going on. What you wish for others will always come back to you. Emotional repair, opportunities. So yep, so somebody's in their emotional repair right now. Somebody's fixing themselves for some opportunities to come. You're working to repair your relationships that was once fractured. Past hurts are healing, and reconciliation brings hope. So somebody repairing themselves emotionally, which is bringing in opportunities, career opportunities are opening up for you, offering a chance for significant advancement and growth. Okay. You still got some healing to do. So you're under repair, but emotional healing is not all healed. Unresolved emotional trauma is still influencing your relationships. Past pain has yet to fully heal. And I got health kind of teetering down, so I'm going to take it like. So health in reverse. Somebody need to get back on their health journey. Your health may be at risk, and neglecting self-care could lead to burnout or physical ailments. Yeah. Challenges in reverse. And wealth in reverse, beliefs in reverse. Dang, somebody going. Dang, somebody ain't got no money, no beliefs, no health, no wealth. Alright, and challenges in reverse. Challenges feel overwhelming, and you may be struggling to find effective solutions, leading to frustration and confusion. I don't know if whoever's doing all that, but whoever this being done to, there's some inspiration right there. You're in a phase of great inspiration. Every aspect of your work feels exciting, and creativity flows effortlessly. Dang, I've seen that already. Cops is getting popped, everybody getting popped. Hey. Competition in the upright, financial stability first. It's already out. Collaborations in reverse. Breakthrough in the upright. Alright, so somebody's losing, somebody going through an emotional repair, so somebody's messed up right now emotionally. Looking for opportunities, but they need to heal. Both physically and emotionally, and probably spiritually too. You're facing a lot of challenges, but they still have some type of inspiration to compete. That's why you get this competition spirit. You compete with everything. Competition. It says healthy competition is driving you to improve. So healthy competition is good, but competing with others is different. Like healthy competition is like, okay, oh, you could do that. It's motivating me, not frustrating me. Motivating you to do better is way different than somebody frustrating you to take from them so you feel better. You know what I mean? So healthy competition, you guys are both growing and pushing each other to be better. Whereas unhealthy competition is you think somebody's better than you. That's most people. They be themselves. They see things in others and they feel insecure and they don't want to change. Change in the reverse. So that's mostly what happens. People, based on what they've been through, based on their life, they don't want to heal. It's like hurt people hurt people. But that's a spirit. That's a certain energy over people. And they don't want to change. They want to add more people to their boat. They want the whole world to be fucked up, but they want good friends. Imagine that. So most people want to fuck up everybody around them, and now when you need some support with some real people, you don't have nobody supportive or real around you. But how could you when all you did was fuck up everybody around you because you're fucked up? I'm not saying people do it intentionally. I'm just saying nobody really wants to grow and change. A lot of people feel like they've done so much that they can't go any further, or I'll never find. And whatever you tell yourself is true. If you say you'll never find it, you never will. You're in control of your own life. Y'all want to blame God and blame the devil and blame everything but your goddamn self. Blame anything but yourself. And that's what people always fall short at. You know, when it comes to me, I'm not saying I'm the reason why I am where I am, but I am the reason also I am where I am. So I might have good intentions, but who am I trying to help? If I bring a damn lion in my house and the lion kills me, I should have known better to bring a damn lion in my house. So yeah, I was trying to help a lion and aid it back to health. And then ain't that a story where you helped a snake and the snake ended up biting and killing him or something like that? Like the same thing you raised ended up being your demise. So my thing is discernment too. So versus learning from the small lessons, we try to do better for the next. But who is the next person? It could have been another test. Was it working on your discernment, not just being better to the next person you meet? Like anybody new in my life, I'm gonna treat them this way. That's horrible discernment. You're trying to make up for lost time on another wrong person. That could have been a test. It could have been God testing you. See, hey, let's see if they're gonna recognize a good spirit or a bad spirit. They're gonna go down the same roads. If they not, is you gonna help motherfuckers who don't need help and then shit on the motherfuckers that do. You're gonna shit on your blessings, but you know you're gonna help your habits or help your negative side. You feed your negativity. Everybody got a part to play, so I don't judge nobody, but people want to blame what they do for others on others versus knowing who to do right by. Is anything gonna be perfect? No, nobody's perfect. Nothing's perfect. But who you try to be a great person to matters. So now you're being a great person to the wrong person. Now you're getting all that karma. Now what? Now the same thing they going through. Now you getting your house shot up because that motherfucker right there, they're looking for him. So now you harboring the fugitive. And now the motherfucker know he at your house. Now your house gets shot up. You feel what I'm saying? You wasn't supposed to get no house shot up, but you trying to be nice to everybody. He needs help. He's out here. I know what he's going through. I know that. And now your house is shot up. Now I was like, he got to get out. You brought that into your house. So that's what I think it is. And I think a lot of people treat good people bad because when they was being good, they got treated bad. So they got turned out per se. And not in a freaky way, but in a spiritual way. So now they want to be the person that's delivering the blow before they get hit again. But toughness ain't what you can do to a motherfucker, it's what you can take. Everybody can talk shit. Everybody can punch somebody. They can't take being punched. So when somebody rock they shit, they want, oh my God. But the same thing you trying to do to another motherfucker, that's what you wanted for somebody else. So now when it come back to you, take how you want that other motherfucker to take it. You take it too. That's tough. You ain't tough if you can't take what you dish. A lot of motherfuckers don't want to be tough. They want to be bullies. Bullies ain't tough. Bullies got bullied before. Bully ain't nothing but an old motherfucker who is getting bullied. So they find somebody weaker they can bully, want to make them feel better, and they don't feel better. As soon as that bully come around, they be all back to being insecure again. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really not even. Yeah. Everybody trying to find themselves. Everybody running from themselves through different habits. Everybody just running from themselves. I was a runner too. I was a runner, I was a track star. He gonna run away when he get hard. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped doing that. Where am I running to? Ain't nowhere to run to. It's down there a treadmill. You ain't even go nowhere. You did all that running, you get off, and you tell me your bedroom on a treadmill. Exhausted in the same place. Did all that running and moving, thought you got somewhere. Whole time, your ass ain't getting nowhere. Let me see. What's these? Madness. I can snap at any moment. Madness, opposite madness in the Big Apple. Madness, unspeakable, ancient chaos. Drinks in reverse. Put the drinks down. It's okay. Now just mean anything. Coffee, tea, or maybe you need somebody needs some water. Let their guard down. So madness in upright apple. Drinks in the reverse. Guard in the reverse. Tormented. Alright, so somebody's unspeakable, ancient, chaos, wisdom, death, apple, sexuality, jewelry, So somebody may be unspeakable or have some type of wisdom, unspeakable wisdom when you put the liquor down and protect it from the anxiety or some type of ancient death or some maybe something happened to him in the past. Maybe he lost somebody in the past, caused him to drink, turned him out. See, escort. So somebody got their guard down and they feel in bondage. Somebody feeling slave to their actions. Mystery. Somebody does something that they feel bonded to. That's the key. Okay, so it might be on to something. So if somebody's doing something that they don't want to do, but they've done it so long, they feel like they have to do it, or they're tied to it. They lost themselves, forgotten person. They question themselves like, forgotten person, damn near you, huh? You forgot who you was? Life done whooped our ass, and I get it. You know, when we grow up, high school and all that shit, but someone's been out of school for how many years? 15, 20 years. You still got the same mindset, like, you still got the same friends, the same jokes, the same everything. You forgot who you was. Wisdom. Did you ever find out who you was? You ever give a fuck? Yes, I'm not being silent. Silence in the reverse. Yeah, speak up. Did you forget who you was? Spirit's telling me to talk about this. Did you forget who you was? You scared of that mirror. You done did so much, you scared of the damn mirror? Transparency in the reverse. This is another card over here. A lack of transparency leads to this. A lack of transparency is leading to distrust and miscommunication. More honest and openness are needed to restore balance. See, everybody's lost their self, lost their way. I ain't gonna say every single body. Some of us are trying to come out of it, but some people hate being in the mirror because they don't like what they see. They don't even like themselves, but they want you to like them. Trash. They feel waste, worthless. Somebody got that mouse in their house. See, yeah, people feel, yeah, I get it. They say I'm hopeless. I mean, no less than a penny with a hole in it. Penny with a hole in it. Remember that? A penny with a hole in it. Divine intervention on these affairs. So yeah, I think everybody just losing their way. Everybody trying to be cool to everybody but themselves. You want to be accepted, but you don't even accept yourself. You don't even trust your own judgment. You trust others, and you keep getting into more shit, deeper shit, more shit, deeper shit. More regrets, tormented. People ain't even confident without their liquor or their drugs. Without the drugs or influences, they be the perfect person or not as confident. They get that liquor in them or that courage in them. They start just being somebody not even who they is. And then when something happened to them, I didn't even do it. And then look, more excuses. Anybody gonna check themselves and be real no more, bro? It's like real is dead, real is rare. It's a lot of fakeness going on. A lot of niggas try to put on and show off for others. Show off your damn self. What you got to show for it? You did all that showing off and being cool, or you don't have nothing to show for it. Man, we ain't getting tired of this. I know I am. Maybe I'm just getting old. That's like somebody's goddamn. I'm gonna mix the two decks together. I've been doing that lately. I know. Maybe I'm just getting older, and perspective is changing. Take that one. All right. So we get Two of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Page of Wands in reverse. We got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands in the upright. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse again. somebody try to balance out maybe their partners or some type of offer. So somebody's trying to juggle these romantic relationships, or juggle somebody offering a lot of something to a lot of people. They're trying to manage it or juggle it, but to make hasty decisions, and they feel stuck. So they're out here just trying to balance out. To me, I'm saying juggling multiple partners. You keep bringing these offers, but it's because they're being hasty with it. They're moving too fast, impatient, impulse. The page of Wands reversed twice, very impulsive. All this out of boredom because they don't know what to do. They want to be a natural, they could be practical, they could be a leader, it could be magnetic, but they're starting to realize some type of truth. They're starting to realize where they went wrong, or how this is wrong, or how they're going about these options or these proposals, offering things to people, how it's not really working out for them. They realize they're just running, trying to avoid conflict, and making hasty decisions. So they're not really doing things out of the kindness of their heart. They're being nice or making offers to people just to avoid conflict. So they're not speaking their truth or being realistic with themselves. And then there could be a natural born leader, but at the same time, how they balance out their love life or their offers. It don't always got to be romantic. It could be because they got the Knight of Cups there. So somebody's emotions, they're balancing out the emotions they give to people. So it could be somebody that's trying to be stable as well. Just trying to stop moving so fast, or they're trying to stop living in their imagination, or they're just trying to change the way they think and how they come up with things, or how they offer things, or how they present things to people. Maybe the presentation is off and they want to change how they look or how they're going about it. Let me see, we got a few more. Let's see. They're not doing that. See? I need some new cards ASAP. I can't wait to get some new decks. I've just been moving around and doing a lot lately, so it's cool. It's all gonna come in due time. That's kind of going teetering this way. So we got 7 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody being mischievous. I need some rope airplanes. You started getting my nerves. I ain't gonna lie. Chariot. Seven of Swords in reverse again. Y'all see what I mean by this double down energy? Damn, the whole deck in reverse? Of course, 8 of Swords. Here we got 7 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Chariot in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, and then the 8 of Swords in the upright. So whatever it is, all this shit got somebody trapped mentally. 7. That's 4 sevens out here. 7, 7, 7, 7. Might be seeing triple sevens or quadruple sevens. So maybe how somebody's moving or how they're coming up with these offers or how they're presenting things is leaving them feeling defeated. They giving up. They were fighting everybody. That's, in the upright, that's somebody standing firm, defending themselves. Maybe they can't defend themselves. And they got some type of emotional blockages, like no compassion, no consideration. They can't move forward, or and they're trying to come clean. It's like somebody's fighting their inner self and their outer self. Like internally, they know what they got to do better, but externally, they're not. They're scared to take a leap of faith. They're scared to be true to themselves, honest. Every time they try to, they're not walking away. They keep going back to it, and it leaves them trapped. So somebody knows what they got to do, but they give up on themselves easy. Somebody's giving up on themselves too fast or too soon, based on their own personal feelings, how they feel. They feel empty inside. They feel like they can't move forward, or they want to rethink how they do things, but they're scared to take that leap of faith and honor, be true with themselves, and honor it. So they go, they go back, revolving door, and put their ass back into this mental prison. Or they could be going back and forth about, they feel trapped, powerless. They feel they don't have any power or any control over themselves. Like I just said earlier, man, it's all, everybody's so worried about their image. You can do whatever you tell yourself. Maybe somebody already built up a certain reputation. I ain't gonna take them yet. I'm moving too fast. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Maybe somebody built up a reputation, and they feel like if they change, they think that's fake. Some people be like, I can't stop doing it. Other people going to stop. Stop worrying what everybody else think. Are you happy doing what you're doing? Is what you're doing making you happy? Or every time you do it and you wake up in the morning, you're like, why did I do that shit? I'm gonna never check. You beat your own ass. One thing you gotta stop doing is whooping our own ass. There's enough motherfuckers trying to beat your ass already. Why are you helping them? You gonna jump yourself? And I'm not even saying you're doing it intentionally. I'm just saying think about it from a different perspective. You know what? I'm not gonna take this. Cause I'm still talking about these. So it seems like somebody's trying to balance their, either, like I said, their charmed or romantic partners, or how they come about things, how they offer things to people, how they even make friends. Maybe they make friends in a certain way, and they realize people that they actually make friends with ain't they damn friends. They just drinking buddies or just social partners, just things because somebody's things to do when you're bored type of situation. Like you only around these people because you ain't doing nothing right now and you bored. And y'all both like the same liquor or something like that, or y'all both smokers. So when you're bored, you need somebody to smoke with. So you call so and so, but it ain't fulfilling you. It seems like somebody wants more, but he's scared to take that leap of faith. Get up off your ass, man. Or somebody's holding back the truth. Somebody's holding back their truth, just so they can stay inside these circles. And they holding back their feelings. They feel defeated, but they ain't telling nobody this. That's why they act so aggressive, or they keep certain secrets, because they feel like they'll be judged. And they're trying to avoid this conflict here, but sometimes you gotta fight to get through. You just stand back and just take whatever's being given to you. What kind of life is that? You know what I mean? Let's end this out with a few more. Empress. I'm scared about that. I'm gonna pop your ass up. As soon as I said it. Page of, so we got Empress to the page of, to the Knight of, god damn it. Got the Empress to the Knight of Wands to the Page of Cups to the Six of Swords, Death, Two of Swords, to Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Alright, so we got an Empress It's whether somebody wants to be or how they feel about themselves. Empress energy, clean energy. But they moving recklessly. They're pouring out their emotions. They're speaking on how they feel. Maybe they're contemplating to themselves how they want to have new beginnings. They want to transition and leave and have endings and new beginnings, but it's difficult. They don't know which way to go about it. Somebody's dealing with some type of heartbreak or some type of emotional loss or pain. They're holding on to something too tightly. Somebody's refusing to let something go. So being that they're refusing to let things go, which is these type of mentality, this type of emotion, how they do go about things, how they even make friends or how they even come across with their offers. And when they come across, they find out they're just doing it to avoid conflict. They actually ain't making friends. You're just doing this just to go, I don't want to argue, so here, I'll give you this. I don't really want to fight and go back and forth, so yeah, I'll do it. I don't really want to argue and fight with you, so okay, that's cool, it's cool. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are just doing things to avoid conflict. And conflict don't always mean fighting. Just having a difficult discussion or a difficult discussion. But if somebody don't understand you and everything is always difficult, why you want them around you anyway? If you can't express yourself to somebody, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear you. It's always going back and forth and arguing. Why are you forcing yourself to be around these people? That's something I had to learn too. You know, I'm no different. We all learn every day. I try to get better every day, even though some days, I may take 2 steps back, but the next tomorrow I may take 3 steps forward. At least I'm 1 step ahead now, you know. And if not, you have a bad week, you have a bad month, it's not a bad life. What can you learn from this? What is the universe, or what is the Most High? What does God try to tell you? What are your demons trying to tell you? Like I listen to everything. Like, okay, my dark side is saying do this, and my light side is saying trying to say do this. Based on the situation, I might have to, somebody kicking my door, I might got to defend myself and pull out my dark side. But I can't go into somebody else's house and be dark in their house. You see what I'm saying? So it's all situational too. Which bag you tap into. You don't put on your winter jacket to go swimming. But they're both needed for different seasons, different reasons. So I don't really run from my darkness. It's a part of me. I own it. I just know how to control it. I've learned how to control it more than I have in the past. I used to be off the handle, ready to go about anything. I used to be short-tempered. Is he still in me? Hell yeah, he still exists. But do I let it rule me? No. I rule both of them. They're both mine. They're both my emotions. It's like, I could break it down deeper, man, but you got a higher self and a lower self. So who are you really? You're not just one, you're all of it. But it's all yours. They are not all of you, you are all of it. So that means I'm in complete control. Self-control is number one. Most people want to control everything around them, but they can't control themselves. They can't say, I'm going to get up today, I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3, and actually do it. When I do 1, 2, and 3, I'm not going to do 4, 5, and 6. And they end up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and tomorrow, everything just cancels out. But the days you do that, it's okay. Just say, okay, at least I got 1, 2, and 3 done. Tomorrow I'm going to try to do 1, 2, 3, and not do 4, maybe 5. It's gradual steps. But if you can't hold on too tightly to whatever hurts you, you got to make a difficult decision to let that go. You want these new beginnings, and you want, endings and new beginnings. You want to transform, and both of these are transition cards, moving forward, transitioning. This is emotional. This could be earth and new things, surprise, but it really is an emotional card. If somebody just learning how to speak on how they feel, or somebody's trying to, or maybe somebody's got to stop being reckless about how they speak about their emotions. So they want to be abundant. So deep down they're nurturing and abundant, but really they're reckless on how they speak about their emotions. Because they want to release baggage. Somebody wants to get these things off their chest and move forward. But then it ends up breaking their own heart, and it causes them to hold on to the trauma versus release it. So they're trying to release it, and when they release it in a bad manner. And when they do it, they hurt themselves again. And now they hold on to that feeling even more. So, like I say, it's all learning. I could talk shit about the bad people. I probably won't do one of those spreads where I'm being funny and talking shit on these niggas like, no, nigga, I'm trying to come back now. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm more or less trying to help people get out of a bad situation. A lot of us come from dark places. We don't got nobody really speaking life into us. They encouraging us to do bullshit. your friends around you is trying to make you do old shit. No, you changed, you scared, you don't do this now. They trying to convince you to be the crab in the bucket thing. They don't want you to make it out. They don't want nobody to make it out, but they don't want to be in it either. And if I can't make it out, then I ain't gonna let you make it out. None of us is making it out. And then now, as a whole, we look like idiots. Y'all ain't tired of looking like idiots? I know I am as a whole. They don't want to see me as one person. They see me as a culture. When they see me, I represent my culture, my family, lack thereof. But yeah, you represent a certain thing. So when you walk outside, that's why everybody gotta say, well, I ain't like them. I'm different. We only saying that because we know as a whole how we really look. Or that wouldn't be the narrative of us having to say these things. So, and that's just, yep, that's Start of Hope. Justice. Oops. I can't cover her out here being, you know what I mean? But she a Star of Justice. So that's upright beliefs. That's hope in the upright. That's fair. That's fairness. That's a fair way to look at it. So whoever's trying to go through this, they seeing what they doing wrong. But sometimes how they go about releasing the emotion sort of energy is keeping them in this blender that they can't get out of. So don't be so hard on yourself. It's gonna be alright. And see, I use the cards to be as an energy reading, not no demonic to tap into all that. So people get crazy with these cards. It's never that serious, or it could be. Everybody that has a church isn't a God-fearing person. Some demons own churches too, to rob and take money out of the community for themselves. So some things can be used for both. Most things are dual realities. So just like you can have a bad church, somebody can have bad cards, and it could be good with cards. Like me, I try to put positive energy into this to deliver a positive message. I don't mean everything's good. No, I'm just trying to be, the good guy on your shoulder, telling you to do it the right way. Maybe give you some advice from what I've been through in life. Am I perfect? No. Do I want you to be perfect? No. But can we be better? You're damn right. And that's the goal. So I guess the collective energy is us right now. We're kind of torn between the two of how we feel and how we look and who we are, the true self. People see people see what they're doing. People know how they're going about it, but they so fear of being judged, or they want to avoid this conflict and they don't really want to fight. They just want things to be easy, that they do things that they regret later. So I guess we got to start there. But I ain't going to be in here all day. I'm about to get out of here. But you see what I mean? How multiple cards came out, like doubling down on certain things, like this Page energy. Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, and Seven of Swords in reverse. It's funny how they be popping up the same way too. So it's doubling down on people are trying to come clean, but they don't know how to go about it. So it's really doubling down on people want to change, but they don't know how to change. Maybe I can help. Maybe I can give us a few words of advice. Maybe it's time for a change. Change your surroundings. Maybe it's time to leave motherfuckers alone and not avoid that conflict. Have that one bad conversation versus fighting with them every day. That's justice. Victory. I pulled Justice.